what I need. Sipping on emotion, all that good emotion, just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat, destined by devotion, loving is devotion.
All right, now talk. Hold on. We'll be right back. All right, speak. What the heck? No, hold on. No, hold on.
Hello there, everybody. Can you hear me now? Oh, we're live. Hi, we're back. Anyway, we took last week off so we could mess up this week. Something happened. I'm not totally sure. But anyway, welcome to another edition of Fast Facts Live, the show that bridges the gangway between Dad Rock and Yacht Rock. I am your host, and more than anything, I am the one to blame completely if you don't like this week, because I wrote all the questions. Tom had a very busy week last week, so he asked if I could write all of them, so I did, because I was lying on the couch doing nothing. And then he had to cancel because we had a really busy week. But now, back to normal. Still using the questions from last week, though. So if you don't like it, 73202-5862. That's my phone number. And that's me in a premiere screen. And that's me here. No, that's not my phone number. That's the phone number for Luna. Anyway, hi Tom, you're the producer. How are you?
I'm doing okay. I'm going to do...
Okay.
I'm going to pull one of these guys.
Oh, it's just me.
It's just me. Hold on. You're not live. Your audio's not on. Now your audio's on.
It is fitting that over my shoulder, which you can't see right now, I have a please stand by thing pulled up, which I just had pulled up because I wanted to put something on the background. But this is the wonders of live production and computers crashing, which is what is happening right now.
I'm going to refresh this guy. Hold on. You're going to go mute for a sec. Okay, speak.
Hey there, folks.
Okay. That's good.
Can you hear? I just received a message saying sound is broken at times when you speak, so hopefully that fixed it.
Keep talking.
And I am the disembodied voice that is Tom's inner... Nope, I have a body. I have been embodied. I have been embalmed and embodied.
Okay, you sound better on my end. I just rebooted your stream.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. I hope that sounds better for everybody else.
To a great start.
Yeah, because we had literally no issue for the hour that we were on before the show. We had plenty of time to be prepared and everything.
Chatted back and forth. I was listening to you in program of what would go out to the audience.
Yeah.
No idea.
Silly. Silly world.
Stupid
We have
technology.
You know it's not stupid, the rules.
Oh,
Here they are.
not?
Hello, I'm Charty. Welcome to Fast Facts Live. Here's how to play. There will be 5 rounds of 5 questions each. You will have 20 seconds to answer each question. You must submit an answer for every question. If you don't know an answer, take a guess. After each round, Charty Bot will ask you if you want to double or nothing. You can only use it on 1 round per game. If you got all of the questions correct, you will earn twice as many points. If you got at least 1 question wrong, you will earn 0 points for the entire round. You will wager between 0 and 10 points for the Hail Mary question at the end of the game. If you answer correctly, you will earn the amount you wagered, and if you answer incorrectly, you will lose that amount. A tiebreaker question will be asked to everyone at the end of the game. Answers to this question will only determine the winner if teams are tied for first place. Don't cheat, think fast, and have fun. Good luck, let's begin.
So those are the rules. Fingers crossed, knock on wood, any sort of luck that you can give us that we have gone through all of our technical issues.
You look and sound fine now. So that's all that.
Thank you. Thank you. That is high praise. You look and sound fine too.
Aw, thanks.
And I'm proud of you. So we have a bunch of teams. I'm going to give you their names. And here we go. We have Heart-Shaped Drama Goons, G and Kate, Boomer's Butt, Going for the Gold, Saturn's Moon, Kivyuk? Maybe? I'm not sure. Mom and Dad, Introducing the Monkey, Ding Slosby, Solo Now Duo, Who's Ready for the Big Game, Xenoblade 3, Fugitive 3, even more fugitive, Birthday Egg Girl, hid scrambled eggs in the closet, Average Joe's Gymnasium, and Jomo's Mojo. Thank you all for playing. Before we get started, I do have to give a birthday shout out to the aforementioned Egg Girl. It is her birthday, and all I have to say is happy birthday.
That's all you have to say?
That's it. That's
Okay.
all I have to say. I have nothing more. The end. Let's get into the game. Let's start with round number 1. Because round number 1 is Royal Rumble. This was a lot more fitting last week when it was immediately after WWE's Royal Rumble. And I know what you're thinking. Oh no, a wrestling category. No, it's all about royalty. Question number 1. Who's the current heir apparent to the British throne? 20 seconds. Why is she so loud? Question number 2. Both Anne Boleyn and Catherine Howard were married to King Henry VIII, and both suffered what form of execution? Gruesome. Question number 3. King George V of the United Kingdom and Tsar Nicholas II of Russia, yeah, that's my Russian accent, baby, were both cousins with what royal, the last German emperor? Question number 4. Reigning over France from 1643 to 1715, who was the longest reigning monarch of any state in history? That is, of course, until Queen Elizabeth lives to be 155. That's a joke, but actually Queen Elizabeth is only like 2 or 3 years away from beating this reign. If she's still alive. Question number 5. Of the 50, what is the only U.S. state to have previously been a monarchy? All right, that is it for round number 1. Double or nothing. If you were homecoming queen or prom king or turnabout man of the hour, which I was. I don't actually know what the title was, but I was the male version of homecoming queen for Turnabout, which was our Sadie Hawkins dance where the girls asked the guys. 2 years running, and I do think that was my peak. So, all downhill from there. Let's move on to round number 2. Round number 2 is music mashup. If you've played before and you've done our movies before and after round, this is like that, but it's entirely with song titles. So I'll give you a description of 2 songs where they're combined. There's one word shared between them, and you give us the full name of the 2 songs combined, mashed up. You'll get it when we get into it. And if you don't like this round, send all your hate mail to 773-202-5862. Tell them that, yes, I would like to purchase new flooring. Question number 1. Originally a Prince song, Sinead O'Connor scored a top hit while finding that if you try sometimes, you just might find that you get what you need. 20 seconds. Tom said that I should probably give an example, so I'm trying to think of one off the top of my head. And I am really struggling to do so. But if it was something like... Nope, really, I cannot. I cannot think of one. I am just drawing a complete blank. Tom, lifeline.
So...
See how easy it is?
So... Well, like, I could come up with the answer. I don't know about the question. So, like, an answer...
Okay, I got one.
Okay.
So, if the clue... Imagine that this first one is a song. The slogan, the anti-drug slogan telling you to stop it, is also a song by TLC about practicing safe sex. That would be Just Say No Scrubs. So, hopefully that helped.
My answer was going to be good for you, get what you give. I don't know how to combine those two, but like those are 2 songs that mash up together.
Hopefully you've figured out what we're talking about over the last 2 minutes. If you haven't, again, complaints to Luna Flooring. Question number 2. Eminem starts the track off with Guess Who's Back, Back Again. Then Janis Joplin shows up and lets us know that it's good enough for her and her titular friend. Last piece of advice, it always goes in order. So whatever the first song is, that will be the first clue, and then the second song is the second clue. Question 3. Twisted Sister has had enough, while Michael Stipe and his gang very quickly describe the apocalypse. Question number 4. A 2006 Justin Timberlake hit meets AC/DC's 1980 memorial song to their former lead singer Bon Scott. 20 seconds. For some of you, mercifully, the last question. The Black Eyed Peas and Justin Timberlake send out a call for peace, and the captain and Tennille claim their infatuation will maintain their partnership. That is it for this round. Double or nothing if you think you should. And I think you know better than I do as to whether or not you do. Actually, I probably know better than you do because I can see your answers.
There are a couple of teams who got pretty close.
Proud of you, honestly.
Yeah. Way to go.
I love you. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have the answers for the first 2 rounds and more trivia. So don't go anywhere. Hey, all you cool cats and kittens, we're back! And this is not the point where I try to sell you things. This is the point where we go straight into the answers. So let's go over the answers for rounds 1 and 2. For round number 1, the Royal Rumble. Question 1. Who's the current heir apparent to the British throne? That is Prince Charles, Queen Elizabeth's firstborn son. Question 2. Both Anne Boleyn and Catherine Howard were married to King Henry VIII and both suffered what form of execution? They were both beheaded. The saying, children's rhyme, I guess, is to describe his 6 wives were divorced, beheaded, died, divorced, beheaded, survived. In case you want to remember that whenever you are talking about
that would have been
gruesome
nice
deaths.
to know for World History 2 sophomore year of high school.
You learned about this in World History?
Yeah, this was on a World History test.
In our world history, we never got past, like, the 1600s.
Oh, this was no.
Because we'd start in Mesopotamia.
Yeah, that was like freshman year you get to like the end of the like 18th century, and then sophomore year you picked it up from the 18th century and ended like mid 20th century.
Mid.
And they focus mainly on Europe because then you took AP US.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't take World History 2. Just the first one. So I don't know anything that happened.
I got a 1 on the AP test. For AP
Oh,
for
boy.
AP World. It was bad.
Good thing I wrote this one. Question 3. King George V of the United Kingdom and Tsar Nicholas II of Russia were both cousins with what royal, the last German emperor? This is Kaiser Wilhelm II. We accepted Kaiser Wilhelm or Wilhelm II. We did not accept William II because that was not his name. Question number 4. Reigning over France from 1643 to 1715. Who was the longest reigning monarch of any state in history? Why, that was King Louis XIV. King Louis XIV was reigning over France, while the reign in Spain falls mainly on the plains. And question 5. Of the 50, what's the only U.S. state to have previously been a monarchy? That was the Kingdom of Hawaii, where one of their rulers was King Kamehameha, which I only remember because the super powerful attack that Goku uses in Dragon Ball Z is Kamehameha, which is Kamehameha. Bonus trivia for you there. Music mashup. Originally a Prince song, Sinead O'Connor scored a top hit while finding out that if you try sometimes, you just might find you get what you need. You may find that nothing compares to You Can't Always Get What You Want. A mashup of Nothing Compares to You and You Can't
I feel
Always
like we
Get
need
What
to
You
put
Want.
this on an inspirational poster. Nothing compares to You Can't Always Get What You Want.
It's a very depressing inspirational.
Is it?
With a picture of like a family being taken away from someone.
Nothing compares
What are you
to
thinking here?
Nothing compares to what you can't always get when you what you want. Nothing compares to that.
Sound like a drunk philosopher. Nothing compares to you can't always get what you want. You get what I'm saying? You're picking up. Question 2. Eminem starts the track off with Guess Who's Back? Back again. Then Janis Joplin shows up and lets us know that it's good enough for her and her titular friend. Without Me and Bobby McGee. Question number 3. Twisted Sister has had enough, while Michael Stipe and his gang very quickly describe the apocalypse. Like, we're not gonna take It's the End of the World as we know it. Parentheses, and I feel fine. You would have gotten a bonus point if you had added that. Is something that I just decided right now because none of you added it. So it doesn't matter. Question 4. A 2006 Justin Timberlake hit meets AC/DC's 1980 memorial song to their former lead singer Bon Scott. Sexy Back in Black. Me at the club.
It's just Back in Black, but make it sexy.
Yeah, Back in Black, but like sweaty. The Black Eyed Peas and Justin Timberlake send out a call for peace, and the captain and Tennille claim their infatuation will maintain their partnership. Where is the love will keep us together? If you add that after love, it's actually a working English sentence. But as it stands right now, it's just a song mashup. That's it! Let's move on to round number 3. Round number 3 is our visual round. Pictures of candy to make you upset that you're currently not eating candy. Parentheses, unless of course you currently are eating candy, which in that case, good for you. Question number 1. Look at this and tell me what it is. Question number 2. Wow. This looks kind of similar to the last one, but it's different. What is it? Let's do something different. Oh boy, that's different. But what is it? Let's go to a different kind of different. Yowie! Wowie! That's different! This picture is making Tom very uncomfortable. I'm just gonna hold it a little longer. Just let it simmer.
Dan doesn't know I also have control over the PowerPoint.
Ah! Well, there you go. Question 5. All right, that is it for our candy round. Double or nothing. If you were eating candy, it's not Valentine's Day yet, but they already have candy sales on the Valentine's Day candy. And what I found is that like Valentine's Day candy, not the best, but Starburst jelly beans for Easter.
Oh, it's the best
Top
jelly bean.
notch.
Best jelly bean.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's got the right amount of sweetness. There's not that weird aftertaste. The shell is soft enough that you're not like fighting through it to get to the gummy center. It's perfect. Anyway, speaking of perfect, let's get on to round number 4. And I say it's perfect because I wrote it. Round number 4 is a simple round. Notice simple in quotes. If I wanted to be, I could have done a simp round, but I didn't feel like it. A simple round. Question number 1. Add equal parts sugar and water, bring to a boil, and what do you get? 20 seconds. Question number 2. What brand, part of the Coca-Cola Company, produces and sells not from concentrate fruit drinks in a distinctive clear bottle with a large green cap? I think that not from concentrate is actually a synonym for non-fungible. Question number 3. Ignore the band. What does the acronym KISS stand for? Valentine's Day themed, as we said. Question number 4 in our simple round. Known for hits like I'm Just a Kid and I'm Just a Kid, they have other hits. What rock band was founded in Montreal in 1999? And question number 5. She's so fine, there's no tellin' where the money went, sings Robert Palmer in what 1988 number 2 hit? That is it for our simple round. Double or nothing if you're a simp for Fast Facts Live. You should be. You all should be doubling or nothing. What is the verb of double or nothing? Or nothing? 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 Nothing. Hey, baby, happy Valentine's Day. Do you want a nuffle? You want a tuffle or do you want a nuffle? We're gonna take a break. When we come back, I'll try to sell you nuffling, so stay tuned. Hey folks, we're back. You may have noticed that this desk behind me, it looks different than usual. It's a lot less cluttered, there's a lot less stuff on it. This flag is hanging up here instead of covering a computer monitor, and the reason for that is because I am trying to partake in the wonderful institution called capitalism, and I'm trying to sell this desk. So if any of you are in the Los Angeles area and would like to purchase what I think is an IKEA desk, I'm not totally sure, I got it from OfferUp, you can do that. Just contact me and you can buy it. I'll even give you a discount. No, I won't, but I will say that I'm giving you a discount, and that's all that matters. Speaking of capitalism, you can buy merchandise from us, like a Fast Facts Live hat, or full zip hoodie, or keychain, or socks. Plenty of things. Flip-flops with my face on them. Tom's wonderful photos. Flip-flops with my face on them. In conclusion merch. All of that is available at shop.wearecreativeland.com. Other ways you can support us is by following us on Patreon. Patreon.com/FastFactsLive. There we have different perks for different tiers of support. All for different monetary values. There's also a tip jar and ChartyBot if you want to give us a one-time monetary gift. You can follow us on social media at FastFactsLive. The best way to support us, as always, is spreading the word, telling your friends, getting them to play, because more players, more fun. And that's always what we're going for here. The last piece of advertising I have for you is we have a new episode of In Conclusion out tomorrow. We are talking about The Fault in Our Stars. So if you're wondering when the last time I cried was, it was Monday when I watched that movie, because it is heartbreaking. And I think that's everything to announce. Sales-wise, we will be back next week. Knock on wood that there are no work delays or technical issues with a new episode of Fast Facts.
No, I'll be in Milwaukee. Week after we won't, but most likely.
Yes, so new episode next week. 2 weeks, no new episode. So mark your calendars, or not. Just watch for our emails. We'll keep you updated.
ChartyBot will tell you.
Yeah. Just go to our website every day and ask ChartyBot, why are we here?
Well, if you try to join and there isn't a game, it will tell you when the next game is.
Smart robot.
And at the bottom
You know,
of
in
the
the past,
website,
that would have been
there's a schedule.
in the past that would have been a person's entire job.
We'd have to pay them.
Just to answer. If you want us to hire people, go to patreon.com/FastFactsLive and give us your money. Let's go over the answers
We need to hire
for rounds 3 and 4. For round number 3, pictures of candy make you upset, yada yada yada. What is this a picture of? You can notice tiny little bits of peanuts in this picture, which means it's not a Milky Way, it's a Snickers. That's the difference. Snickers have peanuts, Milky Way does not. Three Musketeers doesn't have caramel, and that's kind of the Pokemon evolution scale of each one. Number 2, it's just nuts. It's a payday bar. Never had one, but they advertise a lot. Like a lot. They're advertised, like Skittles advertises more than them, but that's really it. Question 3. These look like Smarties, or they look like, I've never done acid, so I think they look like acid. I'm probably wrong. But they are Necco wafers. Necco is an acronym for New England Candy Company. Oh! Question number 4. It's the egg that Tom loves, that we can just sit and watch. It is a Cadbury cream egg. And question 5. These, of course, are Werther's Original. I really wanted to put a picture of that strawberry candy that no one ever purchases, but always just ends up at your grandma's house. But I didn't know what to look up. So I still don't know what their name is. A simple round. Round 4. Adding equal parts sugar and water, bring to a boil. What do you get? That's simple syrup. Without water, you make caramel by just adding sugar to a pan, heating it, and continuously whisking. What brand, part of the Coca-Cola Company, produces and sells a not-from-concentrate fruit drinks in a distinctive clear bottle with a large green cap that is Simply Beverages? If you gave us the name of one of their drinks, we also give you a point. So Simply Orange, Simply Lemonade, Simply Papaya, anything like that. Question 3. Ignore the band. Put your tongue back in your mouth. Wipe off that face paint. What does the acronym KISS stand for? It stands for Keep It Simple, Stupid. Known for hits like I'm Just a Kid and I'm Just a Kid. They have others. What rock band was founded in Montreal, Canada in 1999? That is Simple Plan. I don't like Simple Plan. I think they're bad. Tom disagrees.
You just... Why do you have such a strong opinion on Simple Plan? What'd they do to you?
The reason I have a strong... my brother is a big fan of them, so he listened to them all the time. I like some of their songs, but most of their songs I think are very whiny.
Okay.
I say as I listen to Linkin Park for the 400th time.
And Rise Against.
Question 5.
And...
Rise Against is not whiny. They are angry. There's a difference. It's a very small difference, though. She's So Fine, There's No Telling Where the Money Went, sings Robert Palmer in what 1988 number 2 hit? That is Simply Irresistible! And that's it for round 4. Let's move on to round number 5. It's our toss-up round. It could be anything, but it's not anything. It's these questions. What American home appliance brand was started in 1919 by the Hobart Manufacturing Company to produce stand mixers, with the iconic Model K introduced in the 1930s? 20 seconds. Question number 2. What's the capital of Florida? Huh? What is it, punk? Question number 3. The Washington football team has officially chosen a new name. What will they be known as from now on? Question number 4. The wild native sunflower is the state flower of what state? Depression? And our last toss-up question. Milltown Mel, the groundhog used to predict either an early spring or a long winter, recently crossed the Rainbow Bridge, as they call it, right before Groundhog's Day, meaning it was unable to make a prediction in what state? I'd like to issue a formal apology. It's Groundhog Day, not hogs. That's it for our toss-up round. Double or nothing if you knew that it was Groundhog Day, not hogs. We only have one question left, 1.5 technically, and that is our Hail Mary question, so place a wager between 0 and 10 points. In ChartyBot, the category for this week is music, in case you need a hint on what to bet, or just bet 10, because you know you want to. As I said, new episode next week, no new episode the week after. So, next week will actually be our 80th episode. of Fast Facts Live, which is absurd to think about, isn't it?
We're coming up on doing this for 2 years.
Yeah. Like April, right at the beginning of April will be 2 years.
April 2020.
That is.
That was at the
That
beginning
is
of this
wrong.
pandemic thing that is still going on.
Yeah.
Thought we'd be done with that by now. We're gonna do this show as long as there's a coronavirus.
There's been that's
Strap
literally
in,
forever. We are still waiting on wagers from 2 teams: Saturn's Moon, Kivik, and Who's Ready for the Big Game. So once you get your wagers in, we can get on with the show and wrap this bad boy up, because I'm sure you all have something to do with your evening. For me, there's still plenty of the night left. For some of you, it's nearing bedtime. For some of you, there may already be your bedtime. We've got all the wagers in. Let's see the question. Well, he's had 12 top 10 hits on the Billboard chart, including 7 from his 1984 album. What musician with a nickname synonymous with Chief has never had a #1 single? 20 seconds. That's all the time for the Hail Mary. Just in case we have a tie, here's the tiebreaker question. What's the hypothetical highest amount of money you could earn on a single game of Jeopardy? That is it for all of our questions this week. So we're going to take one final break, and when we come back, we will reveal the big champion of Fast Facts 79. Who's taking home the possibility of ordering a shirt from shop.wearecreativeland.com? Stay tuned and find out. We're back. Let's go over the answers. See who won this evil child. Round 5, our toss-up. Question 1. What American home appliance brand was started in 1919 by the Hobart Manufacturing Company to produce stand mixers, with the iconic Model K introduced in the 1930s? That is KitchenAid. The Model T KitchenAid had 4 wheels and a steering wheel. Question 2. What's the capital of Florida? Tallahassee. Question 3. Washington football team will now be known as the Washington Commanders. That's right. Go Commies! Question 4. The wild native sunflower is the state flower of what state? Why, of course, that's Kansas. You could say that the wild native sunflower is like dust in the wind. Question 5. Milltown Mel, the groundhog used to predict either an early spring or a long winter, recently crossed the Rainbow Bridge right before Groundhog Day, meaning it's unable to make a prediction in what state. That was in the recurring state of New Jersey. Bum bum ba-da. Hail Mary question. Well, he's had 12 top 10 hits on the Billboard chart, including 7 from his 1984 album. What musician with a nickname synonymous with Chief has never had a #1 single? That is Bruce Springsteen. Or, if he was a Christmas tree, Spruce Springsteen. We did not have a tie, but the tiebreaker answer, what's the hypothetical highest amount of money you could earn on a single episode of Jeopardy? That is $566,400. When I get on there, I'll get the negative of that. Let's see who won! Going over the scores. In 13th place with 3 points, we have Jomo's Mojo. In 12th place with 4 points, introducing the monkey. In 11th with 10, Birthday Girl hid scrambled eggs in the closet. In 10th with 20 points, Average Joe's Gymnasium. Thank you for playing your first game, Average Joe's Gymnasium. In 9th place with 24 points, we have Fugitive 3, even more Fugitive. In 8th, Solo Now Duo has 26 points. With 29 points in 7th place, we have Boomer's Butt. In 6th place, Heart-Shaped Drama Goons have 31 points. In a tie for 4th with 36 points, we have Ding Slosby and Who's Ready for the Big Game, Xenoblade 3. In a tie for 2nd, we have My Parents going for gold, and Tom's Parents, Mom and Dad, both with 40 points. But in 1st place, with 44 points, we have Saturn's Moon Kivik. Congratulations, Saturn's Moon Kivik, on winning this week's edition of Fast Facts Live. Since you won, you can choose between an Amazon gift card, a Creative Land Shop gift card, or the prize you know you want most, the official shirt of Champiosity, only available to you, and only available on shop.wearecreativeland.com.
It's not available.
Thank you all for playing this week.
It's not available.
I mean, it's available. It's available to him,
No.
specifically.
No.
Ignore what I said.
That's not how it works.
Forget it all.
You'll get an email.
We're starting the game over.
You'll get-
Welcome to Fast Facts Live, everyone. You'll get an email.
You'll get an
Okay,
email.
just check your inbox. Check your inbox. Thank you all for playing this week. Very special thank you to our patrons. And thank you to Tom for producing the show.
Thank you for hosting.
You know what? Sure thing, buddy. I don't know. We'll be back next week with another edition of Fast Facts Live. In the meantime, everybody stay safe, have fun, get vaccinated. Bye-bye!